just the experience and his understanding of everything that he's trying to do.
What do you feel like the group has learned though in that process without him?
Well, he's given opportunities to some of our other guys to kind of step up and be in different positions. Peyton's playing a little more, and it's great for Derek. Malcolm as well has stepped up. So the way that we see it is, kind of the next guy has to step up, and we all have to rally as a team. And we're obviously doing the best we can.
You mentioned Derek. How much of a luxury is it to have a guy like that who can kind of fill any role that he's being asked
Derek
to do?
is great. Derek, the way that he's playing defense this year is at such a high level. It's just impressive to see, and offensively, he's a guy that's going to make the right play every time. And we're pretty fortunate to have a guy like him because he just has such an impact on the game, whether he's scoring or not. He's making his presence felt.
When Joe talks about fighting for spacing, obviously for you, a lot of that's shooting threes, but what does that mean for Rob as he kind of continues to get back into the offense?
It's just continuing to, figure out where he can get to places to be effective and put himself in positions to make plays. And Rob has that ability. So what that means for him is to be able to play in the seams when he catches it, whether it's going to set a pick and roll for somebody and then rolling to the basket to create pressure on the rim. So him finding his space is different than what I can do.
And Jalen and Jason, early in their careers they shoot really high percentages from three. Joe says this year it's more of a product of them shooting more threes, the lower percentages. But what are you kind of seeing from the quality of the threes that they're getting?
Well, I think it's different. When early in the career, like they're in different positions, they're getting spot up threes. It's a little simpler. Now they're preparing against teams doubling them, teams coming at them in different ways, them having to play off the dribble. It just changes everything. I don't really look at their percentages, and if I'm them, I'm not worrying about them. They're going to get their shots. They're going to get good quality looks, and that's just the way that the game is going. At the end of the day, they have to take those shots, and I feel like they know that.
Joe, in his first year as a head coach, and the staff headed to coach the All-Star team, he says it doesn't matter to him, but what does that say about this group?
Well, it doesn's matter to him, but it's a big deal, for us. It's pretty special. It says, it's impressive how he's been able to take the helm and lead us through this path. Because at the beginning of the season, it just wasn't easy. All the unknowns going on, and the coaching staff too. Everybody has really kind of come together. All the assistants, Joe, everybody's come together and kind of made it work for us. And really, we didn't. The transition's been good. It's been smooth, and we've been able to just focus and move forward. So, he's not celebrating. I'm celebrating for him, and as a team, we're pretty happy.
He seems good at hiding his emotions. Is that fair?
Yes.
You said you didn't know him very well when you first became the head coach here. How have you kind of got to know him this year?
Obviously just going to work with him on a day-to-day now and hearing his voice and seeing his view and how he sees the game. But more than that, I really feel like he genuinely cares about his players and more than just on the court wise. And he's obviously more engaging with us, and he's doing all those things. I think when the position he was in last year, he was just more quiet. He was, didn't want to step on anybody's toes and things like that. And now I feel like he's being himself, and he's being very assertive, and that's good to see.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.